Grace and peace to you in abundance. A greeting that you and I may not be familiar with, but one that's used extensively in the New Testament. In fact, all but a couple of the letters in the New Testament to the churches begin with the idea of grace and peace. See, grace and peace is something that God wants for us. He gave us his grace, and through Jesus, we have peace. Like Jesus said, I give you my peace. Peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Well, how does Jesus give us peace? Through grace. So I think it's intentionally done in that order, grace and peace. It's said that way for a reason, because we then, as we experience grace and peace, can give grace and peace in that order. As we give grace, we will experience peace. We've been talking over the last couple of weeks about how we want to be a church that's known as a giving church. And so this past weekend, the challenge was to begin by giving grace. If we give grace, we will experience peace. I was surprised by the number of responses I had from individuals all over the board around what it means to give grace, or how easy or not so easy it is to give grace. And that was the dominant conversation this week, how it's harder to give grace than we may think, specifically to one group of individuals. And I had a number of people say that the hardest group to give grace to are those who are supposed to know, other individuals that believe that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. I said, they're supposed to know already, and so when I see individuals who don't, who claim that they do, it's hard for me to give them grace. And yet, you know what's most interesting? You know who God gave grace to first? Those who were supposed to know. Because those who were supposed to know had strayed from what it was that they were supposed to do, and they hadn't been doing it. And so Jesus came for those that were supposed to know and gave them grace first. And I believe that's the way it starts for us, grace for individuals who are supposed to know. Because you don't know what they know or where they're at or what's going on. And I believe then that when we do that with each other, as people that believe that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, that we will be aliens in this world, that we will be different. And as we extend grace to each other, as we experience peace, other individuals are going to sit there going, I want that. See, Jesus came to give grace to those that were supposed to know. And then when they didn't receive it, he took it to all of those that didn't know and extended it to the whole world. And I believe that we must do the same. Give grace to each other first. Experience peace together. And then extend that and expand it to all the other individuals who may not know who Jesus is. So that this world will give grace, or that we will give grace in this world. So that this world will experience peace. And when they do, they'll look at us wondering what's so weird about us. And we can tell them one word, Jesus. That we love people enough, starting with each other, to extend grace so that we may experience peace. So share your story with me. I want to hear how God is challenging you to do that in your life and see how he continues to work through us. So when the world sees us, they see him through us. Have a great week.